Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Muhammad Ilyas Khan. I'm quite new here in Malaysia. Well, quite new. I mean, I joined UTM in June 2007, so almost just over a year and a half. Um, Last year, this time in January, I was involved in process control using the PBL approach, not the conventional teaching approach. Um, it was a very big shock for me, to be quite honest, because I never came across the word PBL. Um, However, I did recover from the shock, not after long before, not after a long time. Just took me a couple of weeks to make the recovery. So. It was quite shocking, and somebody just told me, said, PBL, pray before learning. Okay, so I did my pray. Okay, but of course PBL doesn't stand for that. It stands for problem-based learning, which should be our main objective. In my own opinion, I think this is a very good approach in terms of developing the fundamental skills for students, the skills required by the industry. Although it also helped me to develop my skills in many aspects of my life. I think the students can really benefit from using the PBL approach. It actually will improve their communication skills, teamworking skills, leadership skills, critical thinking skills, and all the skills that the industry nowadays require. Okay, so since we had some feedback from recent graduates of our faculty, they were very happy that they were involved in PBL. Okay. When I was an undergrad myself, I did process control, but I didn't learn anything from that lecture. 14 weeks, I didn't learn anything. I wish I had this PBL being introduced at that time, so I would have really benefited from the PBL approach. This is just my personal view. And I always motivate my students, just giving them the real world examples of why the employers are looking for such skills and why are we so particular in developing the skills that are fundamental for their surviving in the industry. So apart from achieving the academic skills, apart from mastering the subject of whatever the subject the process PBL is involved in our case it is chemical process control. So apart from mastering the subject, they develop the skills they really need. And we assess all the skills. We have, using the PBL cycle, it is a special approach, we assess them step by step. We give them the feedback, we give them the resources that they need, we provide them with all sorts of assistance that the students require. My main contribution to the PBL class is not my teaching. I don't teach at all in my class, and the students know that. But my main contribution is that I really motivate them. It's just like some sort of brainwashing them. Of course, this is for their benefit because they need the skills, not myself. I told them I don't need these skills. I have it already. But I told them that they need to have the skills in order to be successful engineers. Okay, and I always encourage my students to communicate in Bahasa English, in English language, because this will enhance their chances of working abroad in multidisciplinary groups, because this is what the companies are looking for nowadays. Okay, so I'm glad that I am involved in PBL, and I will personally try to somehow promote this PBL approach to other parts of the world. Wherever I go, probably another university, another country, I will try to take it with me. Okay, So I think I've seen the yellow card, and soon the red card will be coming up. So I better stop my talk at this point. Okay, I think that's all. I'm just glad that I'm involved in PBL, and I encourage everybody to get themselves involved in PBL. Of course, with the relevant approach. If any of the step is missing in PBL, it can lead to catastrophe. So be aware of be aware of the danger of PBL also. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good evening to all lecturers. Okay, my name is Nur Farida binti Harun. Now I'm doing my master chemical engineering. So this is now is my second semester. So today I want to share my experience learning PBL, but quite long. 5 years ago, my experience is 5 years ago, and a bit experience on helping new lecturers, helping lecturers facilitating the PBL class. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna mix it bahasa. Masa saya melalui kelas PBL under Dr. Khaira pada tahun 2004. So the first few batches PBL class, masa tu nasib baik dapat Dr. Khaira yang apa ni macam dah experience dalam PBL kalau compare dengan the other lecturers. Is quite shock masa tu sebab kena group dengan kawan yang kita tak pernah mix around, Chinese and Indian. Tapi saya biasa as a student, kita masa mula tu macam rasa menolak juga terhadap PBL. Tapi senyap je lah kan. Tak cakap macam senyap lah, terima waktu tu terima. Dan bila masa mula-mula tu agak susah untuk cope dengan cara PBL. Cuma Dr. Khaira selalu bagi macam sort of motivation and macam encourage kita untuk do our part as students, not rely totally on lecturers. So masa tu bila dah melalui PBL tu, biasa mula-mula memang kita orang macam ada demotivated. Tapi in my group, I'm lucky to have very good friends, a group mate, very good group mate, and kita semua memang datang kelas ataupun before discussion we do our part lah. Discuss, study sendiri dulu before discussion, then senang bila waktu PBL tu, bila ada discussion atau in class, kita ada some idea lah in our mind. So masa lecture, kalau ada discussion apa ataupun ada problem yang timbul waktu tu, masing-masing macam walaupun blur, pening, tak tahu, tapi maksudnya kita tak dapat macam ni, macam cakap kita tak faham lah benda tu. Kita tahu kat mana yang kita tak tahu. Kita realise which part yang kita tak faham, dan kita kalau ada something ni, ada idea, then macam ni. Macam kita dapat ni lah balik kan. Then tapi bila test atau exam tu macam tak sangka rasanya PBL ni macam help a lot lah dalam belajar, terutamanya saya di FKKSA belajar process control. Rasanya kalau through normal lecture, rasanya tak boleh nak cope dengan subjek tu. Dan sekarang bila dah jadi tutor, saya membantu indirectly some of lecturers handle macam facilitate PBL. So nampak ada perbezaan kalau lecturer yang tidak do the PBL process tu dengan betul. So nampak students